Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Cristin, and we recently bought a Chrysler Pacifica. So before we get too far into this video, I just want to let you guys know that if you are new here and you found this because you like watching car videos, this is not a car-based channel, so don't subscribe here expecting to get a lot of car videos. I have two others on my channel. One's for a Dodge Journey, and the other one is for a Pontiac Grand Prix. I can leave both of those videos down below. But other than those, in this video, that's it for car stuff. I'm more of like a mommy vlogger. So keep that in mind before you subscribe if you're new here and you're just looking for car related content. For any of my old subscribers, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of back information on why we just bought a new car. But for anyone else who's here, click the, I guess it's probably here, maybe over here, the timestamp, and it'll take you straight into the car reviews, so you don't got to worry about all of my personal business unless you're just curious to hear what's going on. So the reason we went ahead and bought a Chrysler Pacifica, as a lot of you know, we have a Dodge Journey, which is over here, and we have a Grand Prix. The Dodge Journey we originally purchased for me when I first got pregnant with our first son, and that was supposed to be like my mom car. And my husband was driving a Grand Prix. Well, the Grand Prix was pretty old, started getting like really high miles on it, and even though at the time we weren't having any mechanical issues, we decided that, I help you? Go away. Some random dude just stopped in the back alley. Anyways, we decided since there was no mechanical issues, we didn't want to get a new car if we didn't have to and take on another car payment. So I switched over to the Grand Prix with the kids, and my husband started driving the Dodge Journey. That was just to make the Prix last as long as we possibly could, and we got another 2 years out of it. Now the Grand Prix has started having some problems. It's well over 200,000 miles, which I've commented on before. It's two doors, which is a pain to get kids in and out of, especially my toddler. I have to like climb into the car to buckle him and unbuckle him. Even though he can get into his seat by himself, he can't do the buckles by himself. And then most recently, the radio went out in it. The couldn't open the sunroof anymore. The windows wouldn't roll down. The power locks weren't working. I'm guessing it was a fuse that went out. I tried to replace it myself, but I had no luck. I either did it wrong or it's not a fuse. So those aren't working in it. Got a bearing going out in it, which goes out every couple of years. We have to replace it just because those cars don't do well in snow and ice. And you get a bearing that goes out in the wheel well area. I think that's where it's at. I'm not really sure, but it makes the car sound really loud. So that's starting to go out in it. And then I also have, I think, a tire rod that's needing replaced. And if some of you guys have been watching me for a while, you might remember when, I don't know that I vlogged it, but I think I talked about it on Instagram. So, you know, if you want to go check out my Instagram, you can probably find the picture there. But I had to jack up the Grand Prix to change a tire, and the jack, after 20 years of being a jack stand, decided it didn't want to be one anymore, and it just flattened out like a pancake, dropped my car, and now that tire that got dropped, that side area, now it's getting a really bad knocking sound and vibration when I hit 35 miles an hour in it. So I just wasn't feeling safe in it anymore. I wasn't comfortable in it anymore with all the kids. We've got two of them. So I finally told my husband, I was like, look, we either got to invest the money and fix the Prix, which with how old it is, I don't think it's really worth the investment, or we need to get another car. So we got ourselves a 2007 Chrysler Pacifica. So we got this car for after taxes, after sales fees. We got a small warranty on it. It is a used car, obviously, but the place we went through, we were able to give us a warranty that covers a lot in it. It's not bumper to bumper, but it covers a lot of stuff. So after everything included, we ended up getting it for like just around $6,000. The asking price was just shy of $5,000. It was like $4,800, something like that. After everything talked about, taxes, sales, fees, you know, everything I just went over, we're sitting at right around $6,000 for it. It has just over 100,000 miles. I think it's sitting at 120 right now, which isn't bad. We were actually looking at another Dodge Journey because we love the Journey. Go check out that review if you guys are interested in the Journey at all. But the Journey was a 2014, and it had like 7,000 miles less than this, but it was like twice the price. It was like almost $9,000, and we were like, well, I'm not that concerned with age. I'm more concerned with miles on it, because that kind of tells you the life expectancy on your vehicle. In my experience, you can normally get around 200,000, and then you're gonna start having some problems. So we're like, they're like the same mileage, even though this one's older, obviously is well taken care of, and you'll see that on the inside. It's very well maintained. It was one lady who owned it. She was like a middle-aged woman, traded it in for something sporty, said that she didn't need all of the room, she didn't have any kids, didn't have any grandkids, didn't need all the space. But it's well maintained, well cared for, and like I said, for the age, pretty low miles. So let's go ahead and have a look at the 2007 Chrysler Pacifica. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the side view. It's very similar looking to the Dodge Journey, slash I also think it looks a whole lot like a oh, I can't remember what they're called. That's the back end of it. I mean, there's the Journey, and here's the Pacifica. I mean, they're very similar body styles. But what was those cars that were super popular, family cars back in like the 70s? Some of you know what I'm talking about. I can't place it right now. You'll be interested to see what the inside looks like. It's so much like a minivan. Let me get the keys. So that's the key options that we have if you're interested. Unlocks the trunk. We've got unlock the car, lock, and a panic button. So coming on into here, if I can remember the car I'm talking about, I will let y'all know as soon as I can think about it. So here is the first inside part, the paneling. We got like the wood trim. It's plastic, but kind of looks like wood. As you can see, it was well cared for, well maintained, no real issues. Even the Journey we were looking at that was newer had some parts that were missing off of it on the inside, just, you know, cosmetic. So that's what we're looking at here on the inside. It's got this fun little clock on it, but we also have like a regular one that shows up down here. Let me turn this on real quick. Whoa. Turn that off so I don't get I don't know how anything works in here, so let me figure out how to turn this off. Okay, the air is still going a little bit. I can't quite figure out how to turn it off fully. Like I said, we just bought this car yesterday, so I haven't really gotten here to mess with everything, but here's what everything looks like. We've got outside temp. I didn't even know it showed that, so that's nice. Has to do with the AC for driver's side, and I'm assuming for also passenger. Not, I guess it's direction it's blowing out your face. This has to do with, you know, heat and air controls. Down here is radio, and that also has a timepiece to it. I turned it off so that I don't get copyright. And then you got a CD player, and then you just got like an extra cubby down here, so I'm not really sure what exactly that's for. And then you got some power outlets down here, which is kind of nice. Plenty of little cubby space. I like that they have like little covers so you can cover them up if you don't need them. And you also have, is it called a, I was gonna say a slapstick. I don't think it's called a slapstick, but more or less if you put it in here, you can shift it yourself. Maybe it is a slapstick, I'm not sure, but it's, for the most part, it's an automatic, but you can shift it yourself if you feel like it. Then here's our cup holders, and those cover up as well. It looks really nice. And then here's our center console. Got a pin inside. Nothing too exciting about all of this, and it's got the built-in, husband already has change in it. But nothing too exciting in there. That's the other side of the driver's stuff. Glove compartment, just because I know there's somebody out there who wants to see the inside. And moving on up here, we have our rearview mirror, which the only cosmetic issues I've seen on the inside of this car, I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but there's like little chips right here, but that's so cosmetic. You can like buy these at Walmart and replace it, so no big deal. We have the light up mirrors and a drop down here for sunglasses. We do have a sunroof, which is very nice in this car. It works well. You can also vent it, so you can just lift it in the very back here to vent it, or you can pull the whole thing back. And this car is more aerodynamic than the Journey, so you can use this comfortably. In the Dodge Journey, we bought that car brand new. For anyone who doesn't know, we paid an extra $1,000 for a sunroof. It was between a sunroof or a DVD player. They're $1,000 each. And let me tell you what, I wish we would have went with the DVD player, because the sunroof in the Dodge Journey, you can't really use it unless you're just like around town going really slow, because that car is not very aerodynamic, which means that instead of the air going, you know, nicely over the top, it like siphons down inside the car, and it makes like this horrible noise inside the car when you have the sunroof open. This car, on the other hand, is more sleek, aerodynamic. The air goes right over the top of it, so you can drive the interstate with the sunroof open beautifully. No complaints, no problems. So if you're ever getting a Journey brand new, skip out on the sunroof. Not worth it. That's my only like major complaint, that and the tire price. But that's another video. If you guys want an updated, you've had your Journey for 3 years, what are your thoughts on it video, let me know. Still love it for the most part, few complaints. Anyway, let's continue on with the Chrysler Pacifica. Earlier is the station wagon. We bought a freaking station wagon, okay? Like, I swear that's what this is. So anyways, there's a little armrests that pop out on both sides, which are very nice. A lot of times you see them in just like the driver's side, not the passenger. We have them on both, which is lovely. One neat feature about this is that there is a key for the gas cap. So we can switch this out if we don't like having this, if it gets to be a pain in the butt. But I think it's kind of a nice feature to have. Make sure nobody siphons your gas out. Then here's the back seat. Our children have yet to destroy it yet. Inside of the door panel, in case you're curious, it's got the automatic locks and all that fun stuff. Don't forget to let me show you something really cool with the inside, or on the front. This part. Okay, there's something cool up there I forgot to show you. Let me get back to that in a second. But here's the inside. Got floor mats, all this stuff. When we bought the car, the guy said that it's not uncommon for these to have a mini fridge in the back for like drinks, which would have been so cool. This one doesn't have it, but still would have been really cool. So we got a center console here, which will be really nice for the boys to put toys in. Our toddler already has a head start on that. Little compartment here for wipes, I guess. I don't know. And then this is like, I don't know what kind of control that's for. I guess for air. And you got your cup holders here. Little compartment back there. Nothing too exciting. You got your lights and your oh shit handle. And there's a thing right there that folds out, that it'll fold out for like a hook for stuff. Nothing too exciting. We'll move on into the trunk real quick. Okay, so here is the trunk of the car. It's real roomy back here. Definitely a good grocery getter. So these seats can fold down as well, and then this guy right here opens up to protect the center console and just make it all one large smooth space all the way back. Can't really show that right now because I got a car seat up here. I mean, I guess I could fold that one down, but I think you guys get the point. So when this is up, there's not a whole lot of trunk space. This is kind of it for trunk space, but we don't need third row seating on the regular. It's nice to have it, but it's not a need. That is the storage container back here. Haven't gone, oh, that's my husband's stuff, I think. But there's the jack, or whatever you want to call it, jack stand. Cup holders back here for third row seating. Power plugs, which are nice to have for charging your phone. And now let's go back up front and I'll show you guys that really cool feature that I forgot to show you. I went ahead and put up the third row seating just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like back there. It really is a bit like a minivan. Looks like it'd be pretty easy to access back there. The Journey's very tight. Just noticed there's armrests back there. I didn't notice those before. So definitely a nice car, good family car. Plenty of space to haul things around. So let me show you that cool feature. Okay, so one thing I think is so neat about this, sorry the sun is glaring, is how you adjust your seat. So you push this. So if you want to go forward, you push that for your seat, or backwards. And then, I don't know what that's doing, something to do with lumbar probably. And this reclines it back or brings it forward. So I just thought that was really cool. I've never seen that on a car before. And then you also got that on this side as well, but it doesn't do the lumbar adjustment. Also realized I didn't show you this part. So when you turn the car on, you've got like your speedometer right here. My keys got left in the trunk. I'm sorry. And I'm a lazy YouTuber. I don't feel like going and getting them. But you guys get the point. You know, Like, it's got things over here that show you, like, when you're, and my camera doesn't want to focus either. Hello. So that's to do with, the back trunk being open. Just shows you any kind of notifications, like if you need an oil change, a few other things it lights up with. You got your gas here, you got your speedometer there, your RPMs, all that fun stuff. And then on here, you've got your cruise control, which I thought this was a button. It's not. You have your on-off button here for cruise control, and then you set it with this. And then you can cancel it out, you can accelerate it, resume, or coast, which I'm not really sure the difference is between coasting and cruise control, because I always thought coasting meant like you took your foot off the gas and just coasted the car, but I'm not really sure why there's a button here for this. Nice leather. Sorry, the sun is glaring. But I wanted to do this video before my husband transferred all his stuff in here for work and got all, like, you know, stuff in it. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to do it while it's still nice and clean and empty. Nice leather dash. We're gonna get something to, like, put up on the windshield to protect it, to keep it from getting faded or, you know, crunchy or anything like that. Okay, so that is my video on the 2007 Chrysler Pacifica. I think this car is really neat. I mean, like I said, we've only had it for like 24 hours at this point, but we've already taken it out and drove it around. We've really been enjoying it, just like for the short little period of time that we've had it. It's very roomy and very comfortable. I mean, it looks like an SUV, but it's almost like a minivan on the inside. Lots of space, lots of room. It only has 6 seats. Dodge Journey has 7. However, who wants to sit in the middle of a bench seat anyways? Like, nobody, okay? Nobody. But I like this car. If you're looking for a good mom car, I think this could be it for you. Journey's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think I need to do an updated video on the Journey because I do love it. But like I said, we've had it for 3 years, so I've got a really good feel on the car. We've had a few mechanical issues, have an idea on pricing. Again, whole other video. I can't answer any of those questions for the Pacifica because, like I said, we've only had it for 24 hours. But so far, so good. I'm really, really enjoying it, you guys. It's really nice. Like, there's a very, very small part of me that kind of wants to, like, take it over and just let my husband keep the Journey because I really like it in here. It's cute. It's comfortable. It's really nice. Now, ours does not have a backup camera. I'm a little bit dependent on that at this point. So, but I love how the sunroof is just, like, lovely. You can use the sunroof. Guys, it's just a nice car. It's just a nice car for a nice price, and we're very happy with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you are just around for car videos, this probably isn't the channel for you. But if you're open to like vlogging and mommy related stuff, then, you know, maybe you want to stick around. But if you want to see my review and car tour of the Dodge Journey and also of the Pontiac Grand Prix, I can leave those videos down below. But that's kind of it for car videos on this channel for now. However, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you give a big thumbs up. That way other people can find it as well. And I hope you guys have a great day.